really am thankful for this opportunity because it's kind of something I've been wanting to talk to the church about for a while and just really express my thanks for being here for me and my family for what we've gone through the past couple of years. As Jeremy mentioned, we came here about 6 years ago. We met Jeremy at a soccer camp over at Shepherd of the Valley. My ex-wife actually was the one who wanted to start becoming more regular churchgoers. She had no background in her Christian faith. She said, hey, let's find a church to go to as a family. So I give her a lot of credit for putting me and my sons here with all of you now. So we had a good couple of years. We came here, we had our children coming. I had my father with me. We looked forward to coming to church every Sunday. Then as soon as the service was over, we'd all kind of slip out, and go home and go back to our lives. If you've ever seen the graph that Jeremy's put up of like a bicycle, going up a hill, that was kind of like our life. It was nice and steady. Things were going good. For a couple of years, everything was just fine. But as Jeremy's mentioned, life doesn't always follow that path. The bike goes up, sometimes it goes down, and then sometimes it really goes down. And about 2.5 years ago, that's kind of what happened to our family. 3 days after Christmas, my ex-wife, she left us. Then the next week, someone I loved very dearly took their own life, and that was hard. Then the next week, my dad died. So what do? We're sitting there crying on the living room floor together, me and my sons. There was a church Christmas party. It was like a after Christmas party, right? And I remember something Jeremy told me, or told the congregation in a sermon once. There was a gentleman he knew. He was an elderly man. His wife had died. The next Sunday, he was at church. And people said, why are you here? Like, your wife just died. And he said, where else would I go? And that's what me and my family were facing. It's like life was falling apart. And it's like, what do we do? Where do we go? We came to that church Christmas party. And kind of like right now, I had trouble fighting back the tears. I probably did cry a little bit there. But we were at the Nelson's house. I brought my sons there, and I said, you know what? Life is chaotic right now, but what can we control? We can control who we're around. And we wanted to be around this family here. So we went to that church party, kind of toughed it out. Kids had fun. And you guys were nice enough to give me and my kids the little money shooting gun. There's a little gun, you hold the trigger and it shoots money up in the air, And so y'all were nice enough to give us that coveted gift of the party. And that's what we've done ever since. I can't control life. I can't control who passes away, who stays, who comes and goes. But for me and my sons, this church was stability and security and comfort in a really, really tough time. Hey, kids. They're coming in right at the end, coming in for the good part. But what else come out of this is, it's been 2.5 years. Life is still not stable. My kids have had to change schools. We almost lost our home. We've had more family members pass away. And it's just the way the life is, But what we have is that my faith has gotten stronger. I had to rely on God because I could not, as strong as I am and as strong as I thought I wasn't ready for that. So it brought me close to God in a way that I didn't ever think I would be. And I feel that in my prayers to him every morning. And for my children, it's brought them closer to God too. If you go back and ask my kids right now, who's the best dad in the world? They'll tell you God, then me. And I love it. That's the right attitude to have. And you can't depend on a lot in this world, but this church has been such as the one piece of stability that we can control. We can control where we come and who we choose to be around. And we love this congregation, and we thank you so much for the love you've given us. When everything fell apart, Jeremy and other people said, hey, what can we do for you? And I said, just love my children. Show us love whenever we come here. And that's exactly what everyone has done. Sharon will sneak them extra treats when I'm not looking. I know you do, and I love it. Danny will come give me a compliment saying, hey, man, you look, you're in better shape now. Little things like that. Tom will come by and say hi to the kids. Rod will come sit with us. All of you will come and make us feel loved and special. And I've wanted to tell you thank you for a long time for being with us through a rough couple of years. And it's made our faith stronger, and it's made our love for this church stronger as well. So thank you all.